Hi, it's Amy. Today in my kitchen, we are making cinnamon cookies. Think snickerdoodles, but even better. These are thick, chewy cinnamon cookies loaded with pecans and white chocolate chips. Let's get started. First up, we are going to add 1 cup of softened butter to our mixing bowl. And I like to use the paddle attachment for cookies. To that, we are going to add 1 cup of brown sugar and ½ a cup of white sugar. And we're gonna mix this up until the butter is really blended with those sugars. Okay, to this cookie dough, we are going to add 3 whole eggs. Yes, I said 3. These are gonna be chewy. We're also going to add 2 teaspoons of vanilla. I don't measure, I just use my heart. Okay, mix that up till those eggs are combined. 4 cups of all-purpose flour going in. Next up, we're going to do 2 teaspoons of cream of tartar. Funny story about cream of tartar. The first time I went and bought it for my baking adventures, I was a newlywed. I had never gone to the grocery store to buy cream of tartar. So I was looking for something milky, had to ask because I couldn't find it. Lo and behold, it is a dry spice. So hopefully you're smarter than me, but cream of tartar going in, 2 teaspoons. Next, we're gonna add 2 teaspoons of cornstarch. This makes your cookies so soft and chewy. We're gonna put 2 teaspoons of cinnamon, a teaspoon of salt, and a teaspoon of baking soda. All of that going in. We're gonna mix this just until it's combined into the dough. Do not overmix. All right, when you see your mixer struggling a little bit, that's how you know your dough is combined. And now we're gonna add in 1 cup of chopped pecans. That's gonna give it such a nutty crunch. And we're gonna add in a whole bag of white chocolate chips. We're gonna mix that on low just until it's incorporated. All right, that looks great to me. All right, so I have a cookie sheet lined with parchment paper. That keeps anything from sticking, and you can reuse your parchment paper, so don't be afraid to reuse this numerous times. We're gonna use a cookie scoop. This is a big bad boy. This is a 3 tablespoon scoop. It's my biggest cookie scoop. It's about a 1/4 cup of cookie dough, about 2 ounces if you're weighing it. And we're gonna take a big scoop of dough, and just like a snickerdoodle, you are going to roll it into a cinnamon sugar topping. So make your big cookie dough ball and roll it in your cinnamon sugar. This is a 1/4 cup of sugar with 1 teaspoon of cinnamon. And you're gonna place that on there. You're gonna kind of press it down a little bit just to make sure that it cooks evenly, because these are big. And you're gonna repeat that until you have a whole cookie sheet full. Okay, these cookies are gonna go in the oven for about 9 to 11 minutes. I like to cook these a little bit longer because then they get a little bit more crunch on the edges, but you can do whichever way you prefer. They're gonna be soft because of that cornstarch in the batter, so don't feel afraid to cook to the 11-minute mark. All right, our cookies are done baking and they smell amazing. The true test, let's see how wonderful these are. Oh, they look amazing, so moist and delicious. Enjoy.